Alright, so for this first example problem, we're going to be given a polygon. Anytime you're looking at this, it's probably going to be a regular polygon. We're not going to deal often with these kinds of problems and things that aren't regular polygons. And so here's what we're going to try and do. We're going to find the sum of the interior angles, the measure of one interior angle, and the measure of one exterior angle. So to find the sum of the interior angles, well, we've got a formula for that. We know, I'll work it out here so there's a little more room, that the sum of the interior angles is going to be 180 times n minus 2, where n is the number of sides on this figure. Now I've done my darndest to draw a regular pentagon here. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So we're going to substitute in a 5 for the 2. That gives us 180 times 3, which is 540. So the sum of the interior angles would be 540 degrees, just like that. Now we're asked to find the measure of one interior angle. Well, since this is a regular figure, all of the angles are going to be the same. So we just count up how many angles we have in this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles. So we know those 5 angles add up to 540 degrees. So if we do 540 degrees and we divide that into 5 parts, that 5 comes from the number of angles in there, that'll tell us how much each angle should be. And if we do 540 divided by 5, that's going to be 108 degrees. So again, all I did to find that was I took the sum of the angles and then I divided by how many angles there are, and that tells me how much each one, or how many degrees each one is worth. Now note that that only works for regular figures. That's not going to work for an irregular pentagon. Alright, now to find the measure of one exterior angle, we have a couple ways of going about this. Remember that an exterior angle comes from extending one of the sides, and then it's that angle in between. Now, one way we can do this is that we know that all the exterior angles are supplementary to the interior angles. So if we already know this, what we can do is we can take that 180 that these have to add up to, that plus that is 180. Well, we know what one of them is, and we don't know the measure of our exterior angle, so let's call it x, since we don't know. And then if we just subtract that out, so we do 180 minus 108, and what we're going to find is, yeah, I'm having the kind of day where you put that in a calculator, that x is going to be 72 degrees, and so every exterior angle on there is going to be 72 degrees. Now here's another way you can find that. The sum of the exterior angles is 360, and we know that there are 5 exterior angles, one for each interior angle. 360 divided by 5 is also 72 degrees. So either one of those will work for finding the measure of an exterior angle.